So today, what I want is just fights. And if you want fights, if you want violence, Ndamos is the right person.
Yeah. No, we need
He's the
that
right.
president to address us.
Yeah,
He must address.
because he says. So he was on No Chill's podcast. So they asked him a
Mm-hmm.
question, and he says, "No, DJ Coach is broke. The RS7 is repossessed. The M4 is repossessed. The 63, the S3, the A45, the what. And I just went outside to show them the same cars, literally the same cars which are repossessed. And I have the certificate here. So now I want to fight today. So let me see if Ndamus is not here. And I know when I have you, I know when you're gonna kill him with a Versace blanket of 25,000. He's drunk. He was drinking Palpel.
I'm here also. For me,
Not chill.
I'm coming here not as a forex trader, but as someone wants to learn and understand.
Thank you. And you're gonna ask us proper questions without
yes.
Pro-
So, my first question, and I always wanted to ask you guys. You guys are forex traders. You're making millions and billions. I don't know, but why do you guys have like competitions amongst you? Like there's always someone who wanna talk bad about you, and why do you talk bad about yourselves? Like what is happening? Is that how it is? Is that how you guys market yourselves, or what's happening?
Go first, Marco.
Okay. First and foremost, right? I used to, right? I used to do that. It used to be a situation of, in this industry, it's almost like eat or be eaten. You get me? Because, it's either you eat or you be eaten in regards to the fact that a lot of forex traders are going to hate you if you're doing better than them. You understand? So when you're doing better than anybody in general in life, when you're overcoming another person's wealth, or when they look at you and they're like, hey, this guy, we've been in this industry for 10 years, this guy's doing it in 3 years, they're going to hate on you, right? But it's almost a situation of, you know what, I'm going to make you choke on my success.
Okay.
It's just to prove a point. Like, listen, I'm going to make you choke on my success to a point where you're going to suffocate and you're going to want to fucking get a hit on this person and take him out. You get me? A situation where it gets so bad that you want to just, this guy makes you so angry. It's such an aggro to you that you just want to eliminate this individual from the earth, even because it gets that bad. You understand? Because these guys will come at you, and if you're going to just let it slide, right? Then you're going to become like a little puppet. They're going to be at you like, this guy is nothing. We can continue to swear at him. We continue to talk bad on his name, if you want to call it that, or we can continue to just ravish this person in dirt, and nobody's going to do anything. But when you attack, when they see that this guy doesn't just stand back, that's why people, you see, on my side, I used to challenge everybody. Now nobody wants to challenge. I used to challenge everybody. I'm at that point where people know when they put me on a live, I'm there and I'm ready. Like, I'm a one-man army. I'm there and I'm ready. And you get me?
I feel like that the reason why you are so ready is because you are authentic. Because, I mean, you're always going to be so scared about any question if you know that you are not doing things right. So I feel like the reason why you're so nice and ready for answering the questions is because you know you're legit. I don't know. I'm just adding on top of what you just said.
100%.
You know?
Let me answer on my end as well. No chill.
Sure.
Not even one video of me. You can surface the internet. You can check anywhere and everywhere. You will never find me speaking about another trader's business.
Yeah.
There's a lot that I know. Trust me. For example, saying Banibani is renting Kaika, Banibani is renting a car, Banibani's car has been repossessed.
Yeah.
Even when I hear such, for me, when I hear such, in my heart, I'm like, brother, you'll recover. You understand? For me, on a personal level, right?
Yeah.
You'll never find anything.
Yeah.
But now, once in a while, you must just remind people like in Damos that you can stand your ground. He went on your podcast publicly, which is about to air probably woman next week, and he said A45, S3, RS7, M4, C63 are repossessed publicly.
Yeah.
Right now, as you speak, I've already shown you guys about 3 of those cars. Like right now,
Yes.
I even have the RC1 ownership certificates here. You understand? Just to, and it should be an eye opener to the public out there as to what's actually happening even on YouTube. People just go there and be like, Ini is repossessed. The same thing that's literally outside. Outside. Like literally outside, So once in a while, you must just remind them. So now when you see me quarreling online, it's not because I went online and I started a person.
Yeah.
They come and start me, and what do I do? I retaliate. I respond back. Now my response backs are very hard to an extent that in public, from a distance, I look like I'm the attacker.
Yeah.
For example, Shimano, this small boy Walivenda, what deep house. Literally, he just started me. I was with Marco. He just started me. He's a fan. He's literally a fan. He had to come with one of his friends to where I am, to my circle. The way he doesn't even qualify to be closer to me. You understand? He's a fan. He just started me. Now, when I respond back in public, I look like now I'm swearing at people or starting people, but they start me.
Yes.
Now I retaliate. I respond back to the same attack you're bringing. Like in Damos, he's saying the cars are repossessed. They're outside. I have the ownership certificates. The cars are outside right now as we speak.
Coach.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you another question. Also with Marco. Also, I don't know much about Marco. I haven't checked you out, but I kind of feel like you're doing the same thing as DJ Coach, and you have maybe.
Well,
courses.
I'm gonna be honest. So, as much as I'm a Forex trader, I'm a lot deeper. So I'm more a business person. So like, I shouldn't be showing this on a live. But since it's a decent live, and I believe that I can show other things that I do. So I'm also into many different things. Now I'm going into the dark because I'm going into my room. But if I open up like my safe over here, just to give you an understanding of some of the stuff.
Yeah, I love to learn, man. I did even a podcast just so that I can learn. Most of the people who think I'm doing it for them, but it's just for me, honestly. And no offense, I want to learn from people. I don't just want to believe everything that people.
While Marco is still working, let me just add on to that. No, chill. There is no way. There is McGee's podcast. There is Penwell. There is other podcasts, right? There is no way where now you can literally have your own podcast, do good, and still have time to discuss other people's podcast on your podcast.
Exactly.
Obviously,
I can't do that.
Yeah.
Nah.
So you'll be able to see what's inside here.
Yeah, let's see.
Don't tell me it's diamond, my nigga. Does it look like diamonds?
This guy is throwing on some stones.
My
nigga.
nigga.
Like some mental. That's like, hey, bro, what are you showing us? Maybe say it.
Damus will say it's not real.
I know. This one I even have a certificate.
So
He's crazy.
You own some stones?
Onyaga M4. Oh, here's the key. Okay, sure.
Right.
So how much is like one they call it what? Kana baby tang stone. How much is
so
one
it's a
stone?
carat. So each carat here is a WW2S cut, right? The color on each stone here. Okay, the bigger ones here are G cut, and the smaller ones are H cut.
Okay, explain to us. We have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, so basically what happens is, so when you buy a stone, right, a rock, let's say, so I get my stones I get my stones directly from Congo, the DRC, right?
Okay.
So what happens is, right, you might get a rock. So we call it a rock, right?
Mhm.
Um, we might get a rock that's sitting within, let's say, a space such as let's say, roughly 400 grams,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
I don't do VV. I don't do. I do VVS2 and VVS1 stones. I can get IF, which is very clean but very expensive. And then if nobody's gonna get, it's just rare, very rare to find. Anyway, so here, right? If you look at a stone, so if you look at a stone like this, it's basically showing you how clean the stone is. So when you look at a stone like this, right? This here is roughly about 3.8 carats. So we're looking at about 3.2 million for this stone alone.
Oh,
Selling it off, right?
okay.
But this
So
stone,
Marco, let's
yeah,
say if I have 2 million, I can buy that stone from you and then put it on a ring and then propose to my girlfriend. That's how it works.
100%.
Is it the same thing that they do?
100%. It's a stone. So
Oh,
basically, what you
okay.
do is you'll go to a diamond jeweler or a jeweler in general, and you can just tell them, listen, I want to put this stone, right? Okay, so this one here, I've got a certificate. This one here is a 1.607 carat stone. And yeah, but nevertheless, what I was saying is, for me, I don't just trade anymore. I can't just have one source of income. I have to have multiple sources of income. So I don't only do this either. I also now do transportation of gasoline, petroleum. You understand? So now I'm also into the logistics business. You
Yeah.
understand? Because
Yeah.
I feel like you've now got this upper hand, right? So you've got all this money, right? You've got all this money that you're using, and you're just basically making this money, but at the end of the day, you're also not putting anything away, or you're not really doing anything with the money to make more money from the money you've just made.
Mm-hmm.
You
I
Mm.
get me?
see.
So,
Makes sense.
so at the end of the day, I feel like for me, it's been a situation where, okay, I've made all this money is being generated, but I'm not really doing anything. I'm not really seeing, the returns that I could be seeing in regards to figures. So now I decided, listen, in order to make money, you've got to spend money. And
Mm.
Mm.
I've been going at this the whole time. You understand?
Yeah.
Wherever there's money, if it takes me to be an investment or an investor into a business or into a project
Yeah.
or into a concept, I'm there. I'm there as long as the returns
But
seem and sound right to me. If the
Yes.
numbers are right, I'm gonna get in. I'm gonna get involved. I'm going to invest. You get me?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
with the diamond industry, it's as much as people will say it's dangerous, it's really not. You see, as long as you're not stepping on anybody's toes, besides people who try to steal the diamonds, sure, right? But for those who are like, okay, no, it's a dangerous industry. It's only a dangerous industry when you're stepping on people's toes. But if you've got your own buyers, and you're not stepping on anybody's toes, and you haven't taken them from anybody else, right? Then you're safe. And you must remember, in most cases, you only need 2, 3 buyers. You understand? Because you must remember that most of the time you'll find out that your buyer will say, listen, everything you get, I want. Now, you must remember that your buyers, in regards to money, are moneyed. You understand? They money. They're going to send you. I've got guys from Mozambique. I've got guys from Kenya. I've got guys around Africa that are my buyers that are moneyed, seriously moneyed. So when you start meeting these people, right, they start now allowing you to meet their circle in which they entertain in regards to business, and then you get more and more involved, right? And then you find out that now you've got 2, 3, 4 buyers, right? And they're all willing to share because someone will actually tell you, listen, I'm looking for a VS2. diamond, right? The other one might only be able to afford a double VS1 diamond. The other one might only afford an IF. Uh, you understand? So it all comes down to, again, a diamond could be colored at GH. A diamond could just be colored at G. It depends on the specific requirement that the buyer then needs. So all buyers are not going to be like, oh, okay, we all want VS2s. No. You understand?
Yeah.
I could have a buyer in the US that just wants VVS1s only. And I'm going to have to supply that individual with what they've required and requested of me. So I feel like people who say, no, the diamond industry is dangerous. It's only dangerous when you're stepping on people's toes. And these people who are saying the hawks recorded, whatever, I have a certificate for these, right? These are GIA approved. So it doesn't really bother me what whether they recorded and whatever not. And plus, these stones will probably be gone by tomorrow morning, if not maybe in the afternoon, right? Because these came in yesterday. My buyer is in Kenya, but he's flying down here tomorrow morning. His name's Shezi. He's flying down here tomorrow morning, and he's taking the stones. It's as simple as that. They're going to fly in. They're going to pay you. They're going to leave. When you have more stock, you call them. If the buyer is interested, he's going to pay you, and he's going to leave. It's just the way the business works. So when people say, oh my gosh, no, it's dangerous when you don't know what the fuck you're doing. And most people don't. You see, a lot of people get into an industry not knowing. And it's the same as trading. A person will get into an industry not knowing what the fuck they're doing. And then they'll come and they'll be like, oh, yeah, I made 200,000 today. And then tomorrow, you've lost double what you made. So did you really make the 200,000 or did you lose 400,000? And in regards to that, you actually lost 400,000. Because you had 200,000. Let's say you took 200,000 to make 200,000. You've made 200,000. You've got 400,000. You then lose 200,000. What have you really made? You understand? But those consequences come into play when you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Okay.
You get me?
Makes sense.
So
yeah.
If let's say I got into, let's say right now I was like, okay, cool, I'm going to start selling cars over the borders. I'll make an example. I don't even know where to start. Right? I don't even know where to start. And if I'm going to venture into such a field, I need to have some kind of knowledge. You understand? Going forward. Now, diamonds and the game is really easy. You don't really need the knowledge. You just need the communication skills. You need to get the diamonds and you need to have reliable buyers.